Diane and I wouldn't have seen each other now for close to 28 years. During that whole time, there hasn't been a day going by that I haven't thought about it.
Breaking up with Lauren was the biggest regret in my life. I don't think there'll be another one like her.
She's everything that I want in a girl. It was like dating one of my good friends. I just miss Meg.
First love is definitely the one that hits you the hardest. He was my first true love, and I want to know if that's still there.
What if the love of your life was also the one that got away? After years apart, these four singles have reunited with the ex they just couldn't forget.
I can't believe this.
Been a while.
I hope that Lauren and I fall in love all over again.
I just don't want to be hurt. I can't go through that heartache again.
As anybody who puts their heart on the line, that's terrifying.
My biggest fear is to give it another shot with him and then being let down.
Tonight,
Welcome to South Africa! It's just so beautiful.
the couples go on a trip of a lifetime.
The Eiffel Tower, oh my God. It does not get more romantic than this. The city of love.
Honestly, the most magical place I've ever been to.
It's their last chance to get back the spark.
3. So you can see yourself getting married here?
Before they make their final decision,
This is it, I think.
It's make or break for us,
can they find love again?
and I don't want to be hurt again.
She just, boom, baby, we were just meant to be friends.
Or will their past problems be too much to overcome?
I don't know where we stand.
Can we get through the past and can we start fresh again?
A long-distance relationship could be a deal breaker.
Will their first love end up being their forever love? On Back with the Ex. All four couples have embarked on the trip of a lifetime. They each have 4 days before they will make their final decision. Will they commit to one another for good, or will they finally call it quits on their relationship? Jeremy and Meg have arrived in South Africa. This will be the first time they've travelled together.
This trip to Africa is like make or break for me and Meg. This is it, I think.
Everything's green.
The last time Meg and I were together, towards the end of the relationship, I left and moved to Europe for 2 years.
And then Jeremy came back.
Oh my God, Lion!
Don't do that. We started seeing each other again for a month or 2, and then he left again. We arrived at the luxury camp, and it was stunning. What a place. Oh my goodness, it's so cool in here.
Oh my
Feels
God.
so good. Being in a different setting, in a different atmosphere, yeah, maybe it will be different.
My God.
Holy moly, look at the view. Get out of town.
Welcome to South Africa! Me and Meg are really hitting it off here. We're really connecting. Cheers. We haven't had a fight since Sydney.
I feel really good here. I feel really peaceful.
I feel like me and you are in a good place right now.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good.
I don't want to give up this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I hope we don't fight. I don't want to. I just want it to be amazing.
Peter and Diane, who met 28 years ago, have landed in Paris. They're taking the opportunity to see if they're compatible while discovering the city of love.
Paris is just blowing me away. I mean, it was 40 years since I was here. And just to spend it with Diane, well, it's a dream come true. How good is this?
It's lovely.
Honestly, Paris couldn't get any better. It's amazing.
Being in Paris, I have to figure out if this is a relationship that I could have for the rest of my life.
It's a huge structure, isn't it?
We're coming up to the Eiffel Tower. Oh my God. I want the relationship with Peter so much, but the reality is Peter and I live half a planet apart. I'm wondering, where would we live? What would we do for work? How we make it work. This feels
I mean, this
nice.
is-
It's magical and
Well, it's
romantic.
so much better just being here with you. This makes it extra special, doesn't it? Right? Very soon, We're going to be back home in our respective countries, and I'm feeling like I want to express my commitment to her.
Look, the swans. It's a sign. Do you know swans mate for life?
Look! We're not going to live our lives as a series of one-night stands from here on. That's not what I want.
What a romantic
Well,
thing to be doing.
Yeah, well,
You're full of
I
surprises.
do think of everything. Well, I try to anyway. And of course, it's got to be
I
free
don't always
champagne.
give you enough credit, and right now I'm giving you lots of
Thank
credit.
you, darling.
Two?
Oh.
The biggest fear I have is that we end up in limbo life, that we don't make a commitment towards one another, and we part ways halfway around the world.
Well, darling, here's to us in the city of love. I can imagine anywhere else I'd rather be right now.
Neither. Than
To
with
us.
you.
After separating 3 years ago, high school sweethearts Kate and Cam are spending time together in the Canadian alpine resort town of Whistler. They have 4 days to discover if they can recapture their romantic chemistry, but there's still lingering hurt from their breakup.
I'll always be worried about being hurt again. Can I get over the fact that she cheated?
I'm so excited to be going on a holiday with Cam. I've never been to Canada, I've never seen the snow. This is going to be a really good opportunity to work on us and see if the spark is still there. And I mean, without anyone else's opinion, we're by ourselves here. There's no one else to judge us, so it's all on us now. Oh, wow.
Holy smokes, look at that view.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Look at that, you can see the snow falling and everything.
Okay, it's a lake. It's a frozen lake. All of that. You've got to be kidding.
It is,
I've
isn't
never seen this before, ever. Check it out. Oh, that's awesome. Look how big it is.
A little bit nicer than our houses.
Bit better than
yours.
mine. Oh, I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
The bed's a bit nicer. Cheating on Cam is the biggest regret I've had in my entire life. I know that we are perfect for each other, but Cam would really need to forgive and forget.
It is honestly the most magical place I've ever been to. I've never seen such a beautiful place in my life.
It's like we're in like a fairy tale.
I really hope it brings out the inner closeness that we used to have, and I just want us to have a lot of fun. So you just want to dive in there?
Yeah, I do.
Because when we have fun, that's just us, and it works. 1, 2, 3.
Now what? I feel like a cream puff in this.
I'm stuck.
That was the worst snow angel ever.
Oh, shit.
It's an avalanche. This is awesome.
I feel so incredibly close with her. Like, we just feel like we are best friends again. And it's been such a long time since I've had this sort of connection with anybody. And I'm honestly loving every minute of it.
This is like the best day ever, honestly. I haven't had so much fun in such a long time. This is the bit where he's meant to come to life.
I hope so. Rupert, welcome to the world.
Wait, he needs my gloves. We just had an awesome date. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this, so I'm feeling pretty good about Cam. I think we're getting along really well and we're having heaps of fun, so yeah, nothing's going wrong so far.
Go team.
Go team.
Before parting ways 6 years ago, a holiday in New York was the highlight in Eric and Lauren's on-again and off-again relationship. Lauren still has her guard up after a resentful breakup.
Over the 6 years, Eric broke up with me 6 times. I had given him 110%, and by the end, I just switched off.
So Eric has 4 days to prove he's changed before they make their final decisions.
I think the relationship between Eric and I is at a really good point. We're really reconnecting, and I do feel my guard coming down. Look at the view.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, look what you can see. The Empire State Building.
Off to you.
Very fresh. Stepping out onto the balcony, I actually found my inner child. And I just realised in this moment that it's taking me 10 years to get to this moment of romance with Eric. Something I only ever dreamed of. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is very fancy.
The shower.
That shower is like bigger than my whole bathroom. It's got like double sinks.
His and hers?
Yeah.
So that means we share one room?
The mirrors.
That's a no.
It's really fancy. It's really pretty.
So if we're not going to share one room, that must mean that's my room.
This must be your room.
Oh.
I would love to be able to share those moments with Eric and feel comfortable to share a bed with him and really be romantic.
2, 3. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I might take a shower and we'll crack open a bottle of road.
Come on.
No, it's fine.
Help me off.
I'm pretty sure you guys can see me doing the cheeky guy thing, and she's just not responding or reacting to it. She just, boom.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to many more great days.
I hope we can continue to enjoy ourselves while we're still here and when we return back home as well.
I hope so too.
So where do you see us moving on from here?
I do like where it's going, but at the same time I don't want to feel pressured, and you're not pressuring me, but I don't want you to be disappointed as well. Are you happy for me to just be ready when I'm ready, not force anything?
I'd rather you be wanting rather than you thinking that you're trying to please me or
Yeah,
or,
for the sake of it, because that was the old me. I used to do things to please you and I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Me now would never do anything for anyone just to please them if I'm not comfortable with it. And of course I want to make you happy, but I'm very, very guarded.
I know that.
And I don't want to be hurt again. In terms of being intimate and getting a lot closer, that may take months and months for me to feel comfortable with that side of things again.
Like, seriously, if something doesn't happen here in New York, maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe it's a little bit crushing. Maybe we were just meant to be friends.
I just think as time goes on, like, we're really getting a lot of the issues out of the way and we're getting to know each other again, and I'm really enjoying it. Don't you love the hustle and bustle of this?
In New York, Eric is pulling out all stops to show former girlfriend Lauren his caring and romantic side.
New York City, Central Park. We should go for a ride.
I've always wanted to go on one.
Let's do it.
Like, this is like a dream come true.
Well, come on.
Oh my gosh.
The horse and carriage ride was actually something that was a dream of hers to do, especially from the first time we came to New York.
Rug up.
Rug up. So I thought I'd make her dreams become reality. This is awesome.
This is so exciting. Look at the city.
It's like out of the movies and crap.
Your hand's cold.
I don't know, you feel it, you tell me. Holding hands was the first time that Lauren was just comfortable doing it. I tried a few times in the past and she was quick to sort of throw my hand away, so it was pretty cool.
This is just perfect.
So you can see yourself getting married here?
Oh, yeah. Eric did bring up marriage, which was surprising, and it was nice to hear coming from him.
Normal guys would probably run, but she was opening up, she was comfortable, she was picking out spots where she wanted to pose for her wedding photos and things, and it was great. I think you'd make a beautiful bride.
I'm just really thankful that we're, starting to feel more relaxed, and I've never felt this romantic with you.
No?
Yeah, I'm really liking the new relaxed Eric.
Really? Don't worry, I've got plenty more in store for you.
I don't think anything can top this, so it has to be pretty amazing. I am starting to get feelings back for Eric. It's starting to feel like old times together, but on a whole new level. I'm just really starting to see a lovely side to him that I've been waiting to see forever.
I want to do more of the things that you wanted to do.
I just feel like, we had to get all the bad stuff out of the way, and we've done that, and now we can relax and really tune into each other and
start fresh.
Yeah.
Start clean.
I'm liking the way this is going now.
It's sunrise in South Africa for Meg and Jeremy, and they're both feeling optimistic about rebuilding their future together.
I mean, every day is a new beginning, and the worst thing to happen while we're in South Africa would be for us to fall back into that pattern of arguments and fighting and not wanting to be around each other. But right now, I kind of just want to go day by day and enjoy each other and enjoy the moment. Is there a crocodile down here? Oh, I can see him. Oh my God.
It's out. Does anyone else feel like going for a swim?
Oh my goodness, it's actually coming out. That thing is huge. Wow. Get out. Oh my God. Look, see, there's the little bubba. Look at those little bubbas. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. This is real. That's what it is. Get out of town. Oh my goodness. I feel like crying.
They do have the biggest ears, eh? They're big floppy ears.
I can hear you. Oh, stop. You are an amazing creature. Oh my God, look. Oh my God. Look at that.
I love cheetahs, and when they came around the car, Meg sort of got scared.
My heart started to race. I'm thinking, oh shit, all it takes is one big swoop and they're gonna drag me out of that vehicle and I'm gonna be gone. Freaking hell.
And the fact that she sort of grabbed me and sort of thought that I could help her, like it was just nice to have Meg think that I was there, like to protect her. I think today, me and Meg have really connected and I'm feeling over the moon about our relationship. This is crazy. It's just one great surprise after another with these people.
Insane. We were coming down this road, all of a sudden you see a helicopter. Get out of town.
Yes.
I just couldn't believe it.
Yes.
Wow, this is going to be awesome. Oh my God, it's taken off, Meg.
It is amazing.
Look at the waterfall, Meg. That's what coming up.
Holy moly. We landed up on top of this mountain. You can see over everything. Wow. Look at this.
This is beautiful. So where do you think we're at the moment? Truthful answer.
Truthful answer? I've enjoyed my time with you and I enjoy being around you. I don't know where we stand. I don't. You give me mixed signals.
I am giving her mixed signals, I think. I don't know. She's done a lot of things that have really, really hurt me in the past. So the last time me and Meg were together properly, she told me that she loved me. I don't know, I didn't think that I was ready to say that back, so I sort of didn't say anything. But then I sort of realized I did love her. So I went to her house and I knocked on the door and basically I walked into Meg and someone else that I knew together, and it sort of broke my heart. And yeah, it's hard to get over. Like I went down there to tell her that I loved her and she's with someone else. But at the moment, she doesn't think that she's done anything wrong. You told me you loved me. 2 weeks later, I come round and you're with someone else.
That is not how it happened.
You
We went
ended up
together.
dating this guy.
Ended up dating, but not at that point.
I want her to apologise for seeing someone else while I assumed she was still seeing me.
I wasn't seeing this person. I wasn't doing anything with him whatsoever. I think the trust is very minimal between me and Jeremy. I try and move on with it, and I try and tell you how I really feel, but then you go straight back to what it was.
I like you, Meg, right? But I don't want to be with someone that doesn't want to be with me.
I know I want Jeremy, and I say that to him, but he can definitely be a jealous and insecure person at times. I sat there and I talked with you last night, and I told you you're the only person that I wanted to be with, and now we're sitting here and you're going back over to the start, and I don't have time for it. Why didn't you say that in the first place? There you go. Well, then, there you go. You don't like being with me.
After that, I said I'd never, ever be with Meg again. Like, I have real trust issues after that.
I don't like this attitude. Listen to you.
I don't know how else to deal with it. You're hurting my feelings. There was no helping that situation. He wasn't listening to what I was saying, and I wasn't listening to what he was saying, and we were just going to go round and round.
In New York, Eric and Lauren are finally finding a connection in the city that never sleeps.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Can we get 2 hot dogs with everything on it, please?
He's also hanging out for their first kiss.
Lauren is just smiling the entire time. She just seems to be opening up and blossoming.
It's like a dream, and I just don't want it to end. Thank you. New York is so romantic, and I'm definitely feeling chemistry. I'm just really feeling close to Eric, and I can't be any happier. Cheers to our first hot dog in New York.
That's right. We didn't do it last time. She's actually dropped her guard heaps. She's exactly like the girl I knew and first dated.
It's so good.
It's good to be able to be back on track again and have Lauren being her old self again. I'll come behind you. Ready?
This trip is definitely bringing back those happy times. Eric was always so great on holidays and he relaxed. It's him again, but in a better version. I'm loving it. Thank you.
There's got to be a kiss. I'm hoping for a kiss. That kiss is like my dream right now. If the kiss gets landed on this holiday, well then that's just proof that we have both started fresh and we're looking at moving on from there.
Like a face. So I'm just not there right now. I am starting to feel it, and yeah, I think he deserves it. Yeah. Thank you.
It's always wonderful to wake up next to Diane. Always. Hello, Diane. Good morning.
Good morning.
Being in Paris and having the chance to just be together, it's enabled us, I think, to get very close.
So much more to see, the city of love. Don't you think it's a place to get closer and closer and to figure out each other and figure out what we might want together?
We both realised that just the personal compatibility between ourselves, our lifestyles, after 28 years, things we like and don't like had to be sorted before the relationship could progress. Both of us have been single for a long time. You know, we're both a little rusty, I guess, and actually accommodating and allowing someone else into our lives, respectively. The whole point of me reconnecting was to see whether we could be together forever.
I love that you're in my life right now and we're trying to figure it out. It's still going to take tons of time, tons of energy in figuring out how we can cohabitate, how we could possibly spend, you know, day in, day out together. There's so much to work out. It's going to take effort. It's going to take work, but I think we're both up for it.
Yeah, darling.
Ooh, nice. We have beautiful Patty to figure it out in. I like me in bed being served.
In Whistler, Canada, Kate has decided that actions rather than words will show Cam that she's keen to give their relationship another chance.
Okay.
Wakey.
Hey.
I got you some breakfast.
Did you?
Yeah, I got us a feast. And I got your eggs just the way you like them. Yum.
Thank you. I can't believe you did this. That's crazy.
I can be nice sometimes. I think I just wanted to do something nice for you, show you that I appreciate you. I mean, you're always surprising me with little treats, and we always say that I'm not very good at it. So I'm trying my best to do something sweet.
No, I appreciate that.
I'm not really good at showing my feelings, so this was a way for me to show him just how much I want this to work. There you go. And how much effort I'm willing to put into this relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to eat the sausage? Mm-hmm. You're actually choking on the sausage. Yeah, my romance is really failing. I just wanted to do something like this to show that I do have a sweeter side when I try.
You're not, like, proposing or anything, are you?
Oh, Cam, you just ruined it. I actually had the ring ready. You just dropped maple syrup all over
Because this is
yourself.
kind of awkward, like, you sort of beat me to it.
Oh!
Pulls out the ring.
Oh, I don't know what I would do. Probably just munch my bacon and pretend I don't see it.
Things are going really well with us.
Thanks.
We're very close at the moment.
You would do that too.
You taste like maple syrup.
What was supposed to be a romantic picnic for Meg and Jeremy ended once again in an argument about their previous breakup.
We haven't spoken to each other yet. Meg.
Hey, buddy.
I just want to be able to communicate with each other. I want to tell Meg everything. I want to be on the same page as her. I guess I'm just scared. I'm scared that you're going to leave.
How am I physically meant to let myself go and be with you when you just keep blocking me out? I feel like we get one step in front and then 2 steps back.
I'm still just doing the same things that I used to do. I'm still pushing her away. Like it's just a natural reaction. It just happens.
I don't know how I'm meant to, like, make you feel better about that.
I just want you to want me.
I do want you, and then that's not good enough.
Because I think I just don't believe that you do. I don't know why. I just find it very hard to believe. I feel like I can't let myself like you because I'm going to get hurt.
I think you already do like me.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall head over heels with you.
I can't help you. I can't help you make that decision.
I think maybe we just need to give it time. And I'll try not to push you away.
Do you actually want to be with me?
Yes. More than anything.
Do you want to hug it out?
Yes.
Okay. Come on. I'm so tired. I can't. No, I'm not done.
Look at the picture of the horse.
I'll get one of those later.
Peter and Diane have been swept up by the beauty and romance of Paris.
Now, what's next?
Bonjour. Can we get 2 chocolate eclairs?
With 1 day left before they make their decision, there are still some relationship issues that need resolution.
I mean, dying to have a couple of these macarons since we bought them.
Wow. So how are you doing with us?
We know we've got feelings for each other, but it's more than that if we're going to cohabitate.
All the big stuff I think is easy. It's day-to-day life that can kill the love. It can kill the romance. It's a lot to take in, and I realize that I don't always communicate exactly what I'm thinking or feeling, and that's taking practice, having been alone for so long. It's this battle and this compromise of how do we communicate so that we both still want to love each other. I so don't want to be bossy. I want you to take charge sometimes. It's wonderful when you do. I'm just not used to it, but I really, really want to be the woman that you would want in your life. I want Peter to stand up and be a strong man. I don't want him to always try to be perfect around me. I don't want him to tiptoe around me and worry that I'm going to blow up.
And we're still learning to understand and have the responsibility of someone else we care about. It's a two-way street, and I guess we're still learning, feeling our way a bit there. Over the past few weeks, it's become increasingly important, I feel, that we do nip any of these little differences in the bud, and that's normal.
I'm so used to spending my days telling everybody what to do. And I don't want to do that to you, and I will do my best to try to change.
Our couples are getting ready for what will be the most important step towards their futures together. It will be their final dinner and the last chance to confront any old demons. Because tomorrow, they must make the decision whether to give their relationships a second chance or to call it quits. Tonight, Eric has chosen a Fifth Avenue restaurant where he'll try to convince Lauren that he's the one for her.
Eric was very controlling in our relationship. He used to designate the times I was allowed to see him and spend time with him. I definitely didn't feel like I was one of Eric's priorities.
It's really important that we both get on the same level and we really get out what's on our minds. It's make or break for us.
If Lauren's mindset doesn't change in regards to me being genuine, I'm not sure what hope we have, but I'm not going to give up.
Look at you.
Amazing.
Gorgeous. It's a lovely dress, isn't it?
Thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good.
Wow.
Wow. You had a shave.
I had a shave. I had a hot shave today.
It is really great to see Eric just making the effort for me. I feel like he's really trying hard to impress me and it's working.
I do still feel you're holding back saying something. It's like I feel like you aren't telling me what's really on your mind. I definitely am still trying to get answers from Eric because I really need him to know that I'm serious. I'm not here to muck around. I don't want a time waster, and I'm sensing sometimes he's not being his real self, so I just need to reinforce it to him that he just needs to bear all to me, and then we can move forward. I mean, would you be fine with moving in to my place, or would you expect me to move into yours, or where would you want to live?
I don't know. That thought hasn't really crossed my mind yet. Like, my thoughts have been laying with, can this work? Can we have a successful relationship as we once tried before?
Do you think you're ready to have a relationship where we are living together? Because I've experienced that before and you haven't.
Yeah.
How would you go, do you think, with having me there all the time?
Oh, well, I mean, obviously it's a bit of a learning curve and stuff like that, and, you know, I get that. And, you know, I've experienced it from both sides, me living with you and vice versa. I mean, I'm happy to come and stay with you more often.
Would you be willing to do that soonish in the future, or...?
I mean, it's always there. It's always been there available in the cards. Whether I move in with you or you move in with me, or we get a place together and we try it out for a while.
Okay.
I'm happy to explore that with you.
I am feeling hopeful now. Eric has been really honest, and I am feeling a good vibe from him at the moment. I'm appreciating his responses, and I'm feeling he's been genuine. Still do have a massive decision to make, but it's made it a lot clearer for me.
Tonight, Meg and Jeremy will enjoy their final dinner in South Africa before making the difficult decision about their future as a couple. So Jeremy is making his ultimate sacrifice to convince Meg that he is serious about their future together.
I've decided to shave my head because it will impress Meg. I'm not very happy about it, but Meg thinks I look a lot better with a shaved head. I'm so upset. I like my hair long. I think I just become real attached to it and I just don't want to let it go.
Oh my God.
If it'll make her happy, then anything for that smile on Meg's face. If she rejects me at the end of this, I'm going to be pretty devastated.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be doing this unless I really loved Meg.
It's a romantic Canadian winter's evening in Whistler, and Kate and Cam are meeting for their final dinner.
Hiya.
Holy, hello.
How are you? Oh, you look very nice.
You too, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, take a seat. I was just gonna get this for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's just the two of us, so it's a perfect opportunity to talk about some things that have been on my mind. I still get, like, weirdly jealous when you talk to guys.
I've noticed that. With the whole, like, jealousy thing, do you think that is something you're going to be able to put to the side a little bit?
Let's say we go out and, you know, some guy's chatting to you, and I go, I'm feeling uncomfortable, like... How are we going to fix that?
I don't want our relationship to be defined by the cheating or everything else that happened in the past. I don't want that at all. But I wonder whether or not that's possible.
We broke up because of the cheating. Kate was the one that cheated on me.
I don't know, to me it feels like it's not a problem. I guess I need to see it from your side of things, but I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't want to get hurt.
Have I ever hurt you?
Yes? Are you serious?
What, because I didn't jump back into it? She hurt me bad, and there's just no way that I could just jump back into something so quick like that. It was the worst time of my life.
You led me on for 1.5 years and made me absolutely fight for you, knowing full well that you didn't want a bar of me.
It's so unfair for her to think that.
Again, I don't want to get to the end of this and have you be all friendly to me the entire way through and then all of a sudden be like, you know what? Nah. Like, so I guess I have some walls up as well. I'm just saying that's maybe why I'm not coming across as lovey and sweet as what I would have hoped that I would. I need him to trust me if this is going to work. Can we get through the past? I mean, is there going to be an option to sort of not define our relationship by what happened in the past? Like, can we start fresh again? And
I do want to be able to trust again, but it's just not that easy. If this doesn't work out, then there's a real high chance that I will lose the best thing that ever happened to me.
have you been in love since you were with me?
No.
Good.
I was only ever in love once.
Oh, yeah?
Some ditzy blonde I met in high school. Kate really was my first and only love.
You were definitely the first person I ever fell in love with, that's for sure. There's never been anyone that's come close to you at all. I mean, I asked you for a reason to meet up again.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously like you a lot, so, yeah.
Far out, wake up Cam. Tonight has made me realise that Kate is actually there for me, but tomorrow we do have to decide whether we actually want to go 100% with this. Oh, well, here's to,
Not being a jealous poo.
jealous poo.
Tonight is our fun night in South Africa, and we have had a bumpy ride. The fights haven't been amazing, but they've been a part of it, and I'm glad that we've got to do this together.
It's our last night together before we make a decision. So I just want to open up my heart and tell Meg how I feel. And I just want to lay it all down there for her so that she understands where I'm coming from. Meg!
Hello!
You look amazing.
So do you.
So Meg hasn't seen my new haircut. It's going to be a massive surprise to her.
Oh, how beautiful is all this?
I'm just hoping for a real magical night.
I actually really like what you're wearing. Oh, get up. You look amazing. You look really good. And this is what I wanted for so long. He looks 100 times better, 1,000,000 times better.
Yeah, you said you wanted it, so I'd shaved it.
Really handsome.
I was so scared when I was shaving it.
Did you cry? I wanted to cry. You could tell he was so sad about it. It's like he cut off his manhood, and I felt sorry for him. I just wanted to hug him. I wanted to make him feel better, but at the same time, I was like, yes. I've had the best time.
It would be so good if our lives stay like this forever.
Are you happy right now?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
I've been to like 40 countries in the world, and I reckon this time I spent in South Africa has been one of the most funnest times.
Is it because I'm there?
I think so. I'm willing to put all my emotions out there tonight. I want Meg to know exactly how I feel. I just want to take this time to apologise to you.
For what?
For everything that I've ever done in the past. I don't think that I said to you. I just want to say sorry. And I think after all of this, I think we can start fresh. I guess I'm sorry for being an arsehole to Meg, leaving her and going to another country and then coming back and leaving again.
I think that's brave. I think that's big of you to want to apologise. I obviously appreciate Jeremy. I appreciate the fact that he's thought about this and he knows what he's done. I think that's really big of him, I think that shows a lot of growth. I think that everybody does silly things and everybody makes mistakes. I don't know what kind of closure you want from it. Do you need closure?
Do I need closure?
Yeah, do you need closure?
Maybe I just need you to acknowledge that what you've done to me in the past was wrong.
Should move on with my life?
You can't say sorry? You can't admit what you did was wrong?
I don't think I did anything wrong. You're upset that I started seeing someone else?
Yes.
Because you didn't tell me that you love me.
Yes.
And you treated me like shit.
Yes.
And you're upset that I wanted to move on with my life.
A little bit.
Rich. I I don't know what you want an apology for.
Maybe I didn't tell you I loved you because I didn't believe that you loved me. And then 2 weeks later, you proved me right.
We're not going over this. If you want to make this a fight and you want to make up excuses as to why you do what you do...
I just want to move past it. I don't want to make up excuses. I don't want to say he said, he said.
So move past it, Jeremy. Don't...
You can't even apologise.
I don't have anything to apologise for. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong whatsoever. I don't see that I did anything wrong. I can see that you are physically hurt. I think you lost something that you thought was going to stick around.
Yeah, my trust in you. I like you more than anything, Meg. Why can't you just acknowledge that it hurt me and just... Okay? Just forget I said anything. I made it seem... I just wanted to apologise to you for everything that I've done. You don't have to do anything. You do whatever makes you feel happy.
I don't see how I have to apologise for that, because he was the one that chose to let me go.
It makes me angry that in this one time where I'm trying to open up my heart to her, that she can't even acknowledge that she's done anything at all wrong.
I'm so sick of fighting. I'm so sick of arguing. I'm so sick of feeling like I'm going back around in a circle. I didn't come out here tonight to fight with you about little things.
Whatever. This one conversation you like completely changed my mind about you, eh? And it's sad. You make me so unhappy sometimes.
I can't apologise. I won't. I don't want you to cry. Anyway, I'm out. I'm done.
This decision tomorrow is going to be good, isn't it?
It's going to be brilliant.
Every day for the last 3 weeks, you've done the same thing. Got up and run away. Every time it gets tough, you get up and run away. I'm just over Megan. It's gonna be the same shit forever. It's the same over and over. I don't know if I love her. I just wanted it to be different. I haven't been upset in the last 5 years. And then all of a sudden, in the last 3 weeks, like I'm the one crying about shit. I'm done. I'm finished.
I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to struggle. I'm going to struggle with the decision to... Do we keep fighting? No, do we keep trying to move on? I think at the moment it's looking pretty dull.